Okay, Puppypaw versus Demu. I don't know if it was a tournament game. I think it was a tournament game. Puppypaw, in this matchup, I was playing Rus, and Puppypaw was playing China, and he fucking wrecked me. Like, I was just like, how the fuck does he have this many units? Why isn't Rus going double hunting cabin anymore? I honestly don't know. Don't ask me about the meta. I'm here to watch. I'm here to learn. I'm here to absorb knowledge. And he's aging up with 3. And he's still got a lot on food. Okay. Okay, this is a... Is he cooking a new build here? No. Or? He's got 4 now. Is that all he's gonna make? Or is he gonna make a 5th one? Yeah, he has 7 on food, which means he wants to make more fucking scouts. Yeah, 5th one. Because he's aging up with 3, so he has more resources to play with. And now he's gonna go mine gold with 4. Okay. And then I guess that's gonna give him. He's force dropping on like whenever it reaches 1 gold, he's force dropping. This is some clean build right here, boy. Okay. On the other side, Demu is making horsemen and pro scout. It's actually making... Wait, that's funny. So, Puppypaw made an archer range expecting a spearman opening. Because usually China goes like fast barracks or stables into barracks. So he went blind archer range, but Demu went stable, made a horseman. So now he needs to make a spearman. Pro Scout's obviously done first for China. That's normal, nothing weird about that. Pro Scout's complete it. Okay, go for it. Okay, the spearman is out. These guys are chopping wood. Okay. Pro scouting begins. So, where's this 5th scout? Oh, it's here. Okay. It almost died, so he saved it. Okay, he's gonna make a tower. 14 on wood. Is quite a lot, which leads me to believe he's gonna make some units. But... thing is, even if you want to make units... Okay, he's on the deer now. He got survival techniques on the other side. We got wheelbarrow from Demu. Okay. So this is always a weird one. Whenever you have 2 pro scouting civs, especially if one of them is like China and can age up super quickly, you don't really know like what happens from the enemy side. Like Demu might just be like, I'm gonna make 2 archers and age up, and because he's China he can age up super quick. But as Rus, you can't make that decision as fast. But then as Rus, if you over fast age up and then China doesn't and makes some like units, it can disrupt your wood gathering, and then it's really annoying. And you know, it can make Zuganu and horsemen, and if you go horse archers, it's problem, and it kind of get tricky. So sometimes you'll see people make like this, like just few units and then stop and age up, and sometimes you'll see both of them commit to making units. And you can see Puppypaw is making spearmen because he doesn't know if horsemen are coming or not. Wow, he actually goes and yoinks this. I don't think that's gonna make it home though. Okay, he got survival techniques. Puppypaw is now getting wheelbarrows, so neither of them are really rushing. Okay, he's getting blacksmith, so they're not rushing castle like you used to see with like 0 units. This over time kind of became more of a like if you both go pro scouting, you should each get 2 deer packs, right? Even if making units, because that's just how distance works, right? Like you're just closer to your deer. So he's gonna try to go here, but this deer pack is already gone, so might as well just go back for these. He's getting +1 range attack, and you can see he's kind of not making units, right? Like he's making a unit here and there, but I think based on what he's seeing, maybe he's like, yeah, I don't need to make more. But Demu is actively making more and more archers, but he's also close to age up. So yeah, this is like both of them are playing safe and they're not committing or overcommit. Like they're not making like multiple archers or something like that. Is this matchup China favored? I think so, but I don't know. It used to be considered very Rus favored, but I think it's China favored now. But also, actually when I was practicing for the Steel Series tournament, Anotan was like destroying me in this matchup, like quite hard. What he would do is he would actually just open archer ranges China and just supervise it and rally archers across. And even if he went a knight, he would have so many he would have like 15 archers. And it would just be awkward. And then if you go double stable, he just goes barracks. And then he goes pro scouting. So it was a really fucking weird, hard matchup. But this is obviously like more, I guess, normal. If that makes sense. But this is also quite spicy. Because he built all the buildings here. Now he has to age up on this side. Which if Demu sees, he's got 11 archers versus 7. So this would have to be cancelled. But he is... yeah, he is going on the wrong side of the... he's just chilling with the army, so... a bit lucky there. I mean, he's going now, but that's too late. That's too late, brother. So he ages up. Dude, I love this landmark. Look at this vision. How nice is that? And he's gonna go Lancers, and he's making more Archers, and he already upgraded the Archer. So he's just gonna go Lancer Archer versus Horse Archer. And that's the thing, like, that's why I kind of feel like this matchup, this is literally the unit comp that I lost when I played against Puppypaw, when I was playing Rus. Like, just mass Archers and Lancers, he should probably get, like, upgrades in this matchup is very important. So, both of them should, like, work towards more upgrades. You can see Puppypaw already is. But it's like, Archers per cost are very good at sniping horse archers, and then you have Lancers to tank up a lot of damage, but it comes down to micro quite a bit. This is a very risky move, because you're splitting your army in half, basically. And if he catches this, that's going to be a massive loss. I mean, that's 11 archers just ripped. Yeah, that's 11 archers just gone. He killed 3 spearmen, 2 horse archers, 3 horse archers. And you can see how many more units there was here, right? So I feel like that was a... yeah, because now the archer count is so low. Like, it should be like 25. And now you want to play like the rally game. But I feel like the rally game is very good for China, because let's say you are both splitting units left and right. Do you know what I mean? Lancers are a lot better, because you can't put like 3 horse archers here and 3 here, because 1 or 2 Lancers are gonna beat that, even if you micro, and you have to break your fingers to micro. So in that sense, China has advantage, and if we look, it's 3 relics to 0 right now. Does he even have a... Yeah, he has 1, which is completely not even going for a relic. He knows there's 2 relics here, but he's not going for them. He's going for a sacred site, which is not even going to get capped. So imagine this, like imagine this. Imagine if we're in the game where Dem was 10 more archers. That's the thing. I don't think you can produce China at this point, and he's losing the relics. Like, if China is not producing, but Rus is getting the relics, it's like a balancing act. But I feel like China can just do everything better. Okay, this is a bit greedy, IMO. He just lost the villager to a boar. This is a bit greedy, but Demu does this quite often with China and Jushi. He goes for, what's it called? The, Yuan dynasty, so he can get pagodas. And now, look, he's stopping, or okay, let me put it this way. Imagine if he didn't make this, he would have 1.8k resources. He could make another 6 knights and God knows how many archers with that, right? And if he spent all his money, he could have had like 25 lancers, probably like 35 archers, and 10 he missed. Do you know what I mean? But he's gonna go for cockwork so that he can go pagodas, which long term is like crazy good value. But the problem is now he got the tempo, and then by going for Yuan, you're slowing down your tempo quite a lot. And he is engaging the horse archers on open, which are like... Horse archers are very good when they can kite, right? That's why you want to attack here, so there's nowhere to kite. Like, if he kites you, he loses villagers. But now he's trading really badly. Like, really, really badly. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, yeah, he made pagodas immediately. And now, now I feel like it's game over, because if you're not the one putting pressure, the horse archers are just gonna fuck you up real bad. Yeah. Now the problem becomes where horse archers just kind of roam the map and pick off stuff and shit. Although Puppypaw's food income is pretty KW. Okay. Yeah, he's just behind on units now. And the thing about horse archers is, like, the more you have, the better they are, kind of thing. I mean, a lot of units are like that, right? But... So he's got these 3 pagodas. Now, if he didn't take the engagement earlier here, he would have been in a really good spot, because pagodas give you 250 resources a minute, which is crazy amounts. And he's on 2 TC, right? So if he didn't do that engage, and he just chills now, he's actually in a very good spot. But, because he lost the engagement, and it looks like he's about to lose another one. Now this looks like dead. Now you kind of have to, like, farm transition. Now you kind of have to make nest of bees and just fucking hope you don't die. Or, like, mass keeps. Like, one thing that horse archers are really bad against is, like, keeps and just static defense in general, because obviously they can't break walls and they can't break keeps. So if he has like if Demo has a keep like right here or right here, that's literally impossible for Puppypaw to deal with, because yeah, but that's why you go knights, which he's doing right now. So he's just kind of cooked actually. And Puppypaw is so close to being out of food too. Yeah, see, if this keep was here, this is still playable. But now he's gonna lose so many villagers. But he's still got pagodas, and he's still got 2 TC. And he's got old farming. Like, honestly, right now, you probably want to just switch to Spearmen. Because if you have Nest of Bees, you can hold infinitely. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there was 2 big mistakes there from Demu. And still the game... I mean, obviously he's dead, right? But it was still recoverable. Ooh, Malian versus HRE. I'm always curious about this matchup. Maybe going Song Yuan into DC is a little too much greed. Well, that's the thing. It would have been fine if he just, like, if you just didn't attack. Because if you stay back and you do that, you just defend, right? But if you do that and you attack and then you also lose 2 fights in a row, I mean, yeah, you're gonna lose. Okay, forward gold. We love that. The beastie spawn. Puppypaw, I don't know if it was Puppypaw or Wham, or maybe both of them cooked it up. But they were the first ones that I've seen do this tower thing. So basically they make a tower like this, and then they make a mill. Oh my god, those villagers are going all the way there. That is oof. And he's going wheelbarrow. Damn, boy. So basically, everyone wants to tower rush Malian or just Spearmen rush so they can kill their you know, pit mines and stuff like that. So the first people I've seen do this was Puppypaw and Wham, but I don't know if they like made it or figured it out. But basically, you get extra wood, but you don't go full houses because these houses, even if garrisoned, sometimes you can still attack them with Spearmen, but Demu knew that, so Demu didn't actually go for more Spearmen. The moment he saw tower, he only made 1 Spearman. So technically, what you got in this situation is Demu made a barracks, and with 1 Spearman, he forced the tower and this mill and wheelbarrow and delayed the age up. Okay, so you can see now he has to mine gold, so it's kind of awkward. And obviously, if there is no barracks, then he would make a tower, he would just make houses as normal. So, now if you're wondering why doesn't Demu tower rush, even if he tower rushes, this pit mine is still going to generate 72 gold per minute, and Malian can just go on the back gold. So, yeah, so it's kind of weird how the meta around that changed. So sometimes people still go for this kind of Spearman opening. Some people these days are kind of skipping it. Some people are making like just 1. And some people are still making 5 and then making a tower so that Malian cannot make more houses here, which I'm not really sure what the best situation in that case is. But yeah, if you're struggling with getting tower rushed or spear rushed as Malian, this is how you do it. I think he could have probably made another house. Yeah, he's just gonna make more houses now because even if Demu comes back, I mean, obviously he saw it's just 1 Spearman, but even if Demu came back, you know, Puppypaw is also aging up, so he's gonna have units soon too. So it kind of just delays Malian a little bit. But, I mean, it's better than losing the pit mine, you know, and then having to rebuild it or having to build a ramp to kill a tower or something like that. Why mine work instead of chapel? So, the last tournament game that I remember that I played on this map, was against Anotan in, I can't remember which tournament, but I also went to mine work on this map because of steel barding and all pikes. Now the reason why on this map So I think most people still go for chapel, but on this map, like, what do you chapel? I mean, he could have chapeled here, but that's not a lot of wood to work with, right? So the chapel doesn't feel as valuable, you know? It doesn't feel quite as valuable. So on other maps, you would probably still see chapel, even if HRE is going pro scouts, which I'm actually not sure if he is. It looks like he's just aggressive over here. Doug, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. Beastyqt finally did it. I hit Conquer 1 against a ranked 36 player. Congrats, brother. Beat their ass. So yeah, like even if you made chapel here, I feel like it's not as worth. The no pro scouting from Demu is a bit concerning to me, to say the least. Now, Puppypaw not going pro scout is not that weird. Oh shit, wait. Oh. Oh, Puppypaw got a lot more sheep, it looks like. He looks like he probably got like 6 to 10 more sheep than Demu did. Because Demu's food is out, which makes me even more surprised that he's not going pro scouts. Because you kind of need food. Now, as Malian, you don't necessarily need to go pro scouts because, you know, you can just make cows. Worst thing that can happen, right? He did switch Manzik Warrior to stone so you can upgrade a tower. And right now we're having this game of Spearmen Archer versus Javelin Donzo. The problem is, Puppypaw has more food, so the sustainability is a lot longer. He needs to get +1 ranged armor now. 3, 2, 1, boom. Did you see that? That's right. That's right, boy. So, Demu is playing this. I mean, I don't even know if I would call it old school style HRE, because I don't know many people who. I don't remember the last time I saw this. Like, look, he's out of food. Now he needs to go out on the map. The thing is, on normal maps, you can't do this because, you know, you can go to your first deer pack and then your second deer pack. But on Baldland, the deer packs are fucking far out. Like, you can see, they're very far out. I mean, this is the middle of the map, this is the middle of the map, this is the corner of the map. So, you can't just go for those, but it's gonna take a while to actually, you know, get there. And, yeah. And now he's going more on wood. He's gonna make farms? He's got 10 on food. This is the last sheep, I'm pretty sure. No, he's gonna go on this deer pack, okay? The tiny one with 3. So this is the issue, right? As HRE, you're on a timer. Because the longer this game goes, you're more spread out on the map. So let's say he goes for deer packs and he gets them. He needs to actually... he actually needs to, like, figure out what is he gonna do with that. Right? Like, how are you gonna defend that? Meanwhile, Puppypaw is just sitting in his base and making cows. He's gonna make him slow, but he's making cows. And now there's the 11 javelin throwers. And you know what's funny? The best counter against what Demu is making is actually just pure javelins. Because you can just kite men-at-arms and spearmen. And you can just kite and shoot forever. And you can just kite to your TC. Now, Demu's making a ram, but like I said, he's on a timer. And Puppypaw is really not. Now, one mistake I would say that Puppypaw did is not going stable. Because going stable here would be really good. But this is similar to the last game. You know how he opened archer range? And it was a mistake? It wasn't necessarily a mistake. I think he thought in this matchup, Demu is gonna go pro scouts, so he went with the barracks. Oh, idle workers. But you see, now he's making stables. You see what I mean? So he thought that Demu is gonna go pro scouts, which means he's gonna have pro scouts and horsemen. So he went Donzos, but there's just spearmen and men-at-arms, which you don't want Donzos against. So you would preferably go Sofa. And now he's making Sofa. Because he recognizes what's happening, right? Now the issue is, like I said, the moment Demu finishes with these bear, like he's not even going on the deer, he's just staying on berries, which is safer for now, but it's also like not as good eco, right? So what's gonna happen is when the berries run out, if he goes like here or here, then Puppypaw is gonna have sofas to just run around. Look, he's even going double stable. He's just gonna have sofas running around. Yeah, you just focus firing everything. He's got some Musupati warriors. And yeah. Yeah, and now sofas arrive, and that's trouble. Yeah. I mean, that was pretty clean from Puppy. Like, Demu tried a super fast push, and it just didn't really work out at all. And I think this might be legit the first game ever that I have seen of Baldland where neither player goes for pro scouts. How is EGC Altai different? And by the way, English peak here is very interesting. What the hell? Okay, so how's this Altai different? I guess both of the paths over here are preset on the middle. And the trade is like moved upwards. I mean, unironically, this not because of these changes, because it's an EGC version, this makes it way better for Delhi. Because the sacred side on Alta used to be like here, then like the middle, and then like here. And then, like, the entrance to the opponent's side would be here, so they just have, like they're right there to the sacred side. It's very hard to hold 3. But having it like this makes it a lot easier for Delhi to hold, and Delhi can wall between, so the opponent has to go all the way around. So I like the Delhi pick here, and he's aging up with 3 again. Okay. Abbey of Kings. Demu open with survival techniques and deer. And also there's this point of interest, which is like, whatever. I mean, maybe Mongol would be good here. You know, you have this for extra stone income, but I don't know how good it would be. Right? Okay. So Demu is gonna go for not 2 TC. He's actually getting eco upgrades, and it looks like he's gonna go horseman. Double stable even. Okay, so this might be double stable horseman into castle. And I don't want to brag or anything. This might look weird, but I'm just gonna say it. I invented this. Thank you. Okay, well, I didn't invent losing 2 workers to Ghazi, but I invented this. I played against Vortex on Dry River, I want to say, in one of the tournaments, where Vortex was Delhi. And I went, but I just went one stable, I'm pretty sure. And I went stable king, and I just, like, poked and shit. And then when Delhi went for Spearmen, I went some longbows and I aged up. And I was like not losing any horsemen at all. I was just beating on Ghazi Raider's ass. That's cap? No, it's not. Search me versus Vortex, and then find it on Dry River. It was English versus Delhi, where it was considered Delhi to be a counter to English. Look it up, punk. And then you go, yeah, you go to some farms, because you're spamming horsemen, so you want a lot of food. And now, when he goes Spearman, you have to either age up, or you actually have to go longbow. Does watching games make you want to compete? Not right now. Not right now, no. Some other time, maybe, yeah. But not right now. Not right now, I'm not even... He kills both scholars, by the way, which is very good. He is losing some horsemen, but he did kill 2 scholars, so that's pretty nice. 11 horses versus 13 Ghazis and 7 spearmen. So now, like, you need longbows at this point. Because if you have longbow, you can just defend here, kill the spearmen, and then you're cranking. But it looks like he's just making more horses, which is not going to work. Yeah, he's losing way too many horsemen now. Now he's got more Ghazi than horsemen, and now he is cooked. He's smoked. Now he's going 17 on wood, so now he might be thinking about archer range, but I feel like it's too late. The timing is gone, I think. Okay. Also, Altai for this style is a bit weird because it's like so easy to wall off stuff. So like the mass horsemen for English, I don't know how good it is. I haven't played this like, I mean, I haven't played Altai in a long time, but I haven't played EGC Altai at all. So I don't know like how that works out. Yeah, it looks like he wants to go castle from here. But I think he's just like too far behind military-wise. And now, if I'm Puppypaw, I just fucking slam some walls. Like I'm talking here, I'm talking here, I'm talking like maybe even here, here. Fucking just wall off everything, you know? And he's aging up first, by the way. He's got 50 versus 20, and he's aging up first. Oh, triple barrack spearman now. Okay. He's trying to decap these. I mean, this is just... It's just cooked right now. 11 scholars is so many, by the way. Like, his research is going to be really good at this point. He's getting the upgrade. He's getting the blacksmith upgrades. Okay. He's got spearmen, but that's a lot of Ghazis, boy. 7 spearmen don't stop that, I can tell you. Oh no, this is a sacre bleu. Oh god. See, this is one of those where it's like if you put one more villager, that completes, right? But you can't know these things. And this is just a disaster. Like idle time, villagers dying. Although, he is losing a lot of Ghazis, to be fair. I don't like that Puppy didn't wall off any side with Spearmen, because it's definitely cheap to wall off this at least. It's like fucking 30 wood. And he can do it with spears. It looks like Demo is switching to Spearman crossbow, I assume. There's lancers in the middle. Relics 2, but it's 2 sacred sites as well. Wow, that king is fucking slapping him up. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this game is... The problem is Delhi has better eco in castle than English, right? Actually, Delhi has, in a weird way, better eco in castle than a lot of civs, because in castle, all these upgrades are very expensive, but Delhi gets them for free. And especially as English, because English has shit economy. He's not going to be able to get all the upgrades, so he's just going to be behind on that quite a bit. And obviously Delhi has map control, so, and sacred sites and relics, so it's kind of cooked already. Yeah. He's just going pure Lancer with men-at-arms now. Such a weird unit comp. Spearmen Ghazi into Lancer men-at-arm. But I guess he just wants to end the game. Okay, he's making walls now at the bottom. He's making some walls here. Because this keeps getting decapped. Yeah, and I think Demu might try to like move out to decap a sacred site, but I don't think he's aware of how much shit there is. He's about to be. Oh, that's... yeah. Like, if the game was more even, if this is like an equal army supply, Demu has 2 TC, so in theory, if Demu had more horsemen or aged up sooner or transitioned to spearmen sooner, this would be a more even game. And then Puppypaw is in an all-in position where he's just massing the lancers, and Demu has spearman crossbow, which is like a stronger comp, right? But this is just like the numbers game, you know. It's like 8 crossbows are not gonna kill 16 lancers and 19 spearmen. And also Demu has farm transition, which Delhi obviously does not. So Delhi's game is about to start slowing down. You can see in the food economy, it's about to fucking go. And English is, yeah, I don't know why he has 500 food per minute. Wait, what? Oh yeah, they were just idle from Lancers, I forgot. He had like 1.4k, I think, with just these 16, and now he made more. So, yeah. GG Reno, Al Pacino, Cappuccino. Yeah. It's really funny how the game, like this game, can look like so one-sided for Delhi. Like it can be like, damn, that was like, how do you ever beat that? But just a few small adjustments could have changed that game so much, and the game would go a completely different way. That's what I love about AoE 4. It's like one game, it can look like one way where there's like, okay, the other, how would other guy ever win? But then you play like the game right after in the same matchup, and you have a completely different result, where someone adapts or figures something out or whatever else. So that was pretty cool. I like that. I don't know if I ever explained, but in this game I explained why people make the tower like that, by making your own tower and where you're making it. So there you go. I hope you guys learned something new. Maybe I'll upload this on YouTube. We'll see if I am. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're watching live, let's keep going, brothers.